We didn't have the ball in the first half. Ireland are a great side. We knew before this competition started the first 6 days were going to be the hardest, and I knew without saying to the players that this, of all days, was I felt going to be the hardest, one of the hardest games we face in the next number of years together. But we didn't have the ball in the first half. We couldn't create pressure. We couldn't get a foothold in the game. Every breaking ball just seemed to go into an Irish hand, which is down to their great play. And we asked for a reaction at half time. We don't want to pat on the back. I think people saw in the second half that this is a team with ability, but this is top level sport, and without the ball, it's difficult. So we think we've got opportunities in the coming 3 matches if we hold the ball and play the way we can. When we get together in Rome next week, we'll get ready for that. I didn't really say that, but it was much the same.
Our question is, have you been surprised by the fact that Ireland kicked less than normal?
No. Loro pensano che non siamo abbastanza fit a questo momento, e loro sono giusti. Noi siamo molto meglio del prima, e tu hai visto questo durante il secondo tempo, perché senza un livello meglio del prima è molto difficile il secondo tempo. Ma loro sono giusti, noi dobbiamo prendere molto meglio il nostro fitness. Sappiamo le cose che dobbiamo fare in futuro, e tutti sanno il nostro gruppo e anche il nostro sistema. Facciamo queste cose a questo momento, ma io sapevo prima del partito loro vogliono tenere la palla. So we knew they were going to hold the ball because they don't think we're fit enough, and they're right. We are much fitter than we were, and if we weren't fitter, you would see that we wouldn't have been able to stay in and fight like we did in the second half till the end. So we are much better than we were fitness-wise, but we're not at the level. There's a reason we're not number 2 or 3 in the world. C'è una regione, non siamo numero 2, numero 3 in il mondo a questo momento. That's the reason. A multitude, but we have to look at little wins, and they're right. I knew they'd hold the ball. We all did. But when we held the ball, quando teniamo la palla anche, we look good. Guardiamo non male anche. So è importante per noi vedere le partite, rivedere le partite, e dobbiamo imparare come sempre, and we'll keep going. Avanti. Forward.
Francesco?
Tu hai parlato di fitness, però la partita è scappata via nel primo tempo, quando sicuramente i ragazzi non avevano un problema di fiato, di condizione. Quindi l'impressione, non so se siete d'accordo, è che loro andassero proprio a un'altra velocità, sia di esecuzione, sia di gambe, sia di testa. Cioè la differenza per il fitness, forse oggi con l'Inghilterra sì, forse oggi l'ha fatta proprio un diverso livello di rapidità di gioco. Poi scusa, una seconda cosa piccola, noi nel secondo tempo abbiamo regalato 2 mete, giocando velocemente 2 situazioni. Per una avevamo una rischia a nostro favore, abbiamo continuato a giocare in drop and play, e alla fine abbiamo preso una meta di controllato. La seconda, Sergio è partito in attacco su un calcio di punizione, e anche lì abbiamo preso una meta in controllato. Soprattutto nel secondo tempo, quando uno sta, non è il caso di ragionare di più, essere più riflessivi.
Dopo una partita e dopo una decisione è sempre facile. E non vogliamo mai in mia vita pensare come questa. Assolutamente d'accordo. Quando ho parlo con fitness, non sempre fitness del corpo, anche fitness di velocità, di intensità, della mentalità. E abbiamo tanti persone, ma il solo modo di imparare il livello è giocando a questo livello. So, abbiamo tante persone che loro hanno imparato tanti durante le 6 giorni cose è non possibile allenare, e la mentalità e la reazione durante il secondo tempo, perché è troppo facile to give up, and we didn't. Non mai, come ho detto, non mai in mia vita voglio vedere e guardare una decisione dopo. Tu hai detto come quick tap di Sergio. Well, sono sicuro ci sono una persona in questa sala che non voglio prendere o trovare il quick tap again. That's Sergio. E la differenza durante il secondo tempo è 2 intercetti. It's 2 intercetti. So the difference actually in that second half was an intercept either way. But cosa abbiamo chiesto? Noi dobbiamo sempre giocando durante il secondo tempo. I nostri obiettivi alla fine del primo tempo, actually prima la partita, è segnare 4 reti. So abbiamo detto lo stesso. All I said, I'd never want a hindsight coach in my life. There's one man here who knows and would take back taking a quick tap. Hit with Sergio, we asked for a reaction, we asked for them to play, we asked for them to go out for 4 tries. And it's so easy after. You take a quick tap, you score, you're a genius. This is why these guys play at the level they do. They're always willing to put their heads above the parapet and make decisions. And it would be lovely if every decision you made paid off. It doesn't. So, yeah, not a worry. But I agree on fitness, but fitness is not just fitness physically, it's fitness of the mind, fitness of the intensity, and that's the level you play at every week. And we'll go forward.
Gianluca? The last one in Italian then.
I can ask
Okay, whatever you want.
First half you said we didn't have possession, which is true, and the stats say that. But we made a lot of mistakes anyway.
Absolutamente.
We lost the
First line out.
We lost the line out. And they score at the bottom, and they scored the mismatch between you and Sergio and Tommy Allen, that ball in the field. And then we went in the corner at the end of the first half, and we threw the line out, and we lost it. So the position we had.
Absolutely, 100%. And that's la ragione. So non solo noi, le cose ho detto nel nostro spogliatoio, le cose che dobbiamo guardare per noi e i cose che controlliamo. So il primo touche, l'ultimo touche, the knock on. So quando abbiamo l'abilità di tenere la palla, we didn't. So 100%, e non solo, ma loro sono una buona squadra. Non voglio dire che è tutta nostra colpa, anche quando tu hai sotto pressione e sempre loro hanno la palla e sempre tu hai fatto un altro placaggio, è più difficile prendere la giusta decisione sempre. So, credit to them, ma ci sono tante cose per noi che controlliamo e questa è la mia preoccupazione adesso. So, I agree with Gianluca. We did a bad ball. We didn't hold on to it. So we made our mistakes in that first half, but they held on to the ball brilliantly. And when they did, every little knock-on that happened, ball would go loose, it went to them. But you make your own luck in life. They were brilliant, but as I said, at least we showed that we can play when we do have the ball in the second. And we know the level we have to get to. We knew this was the hardest of hard days. Difficult to say. Sergio might have a better view on the pitch. If you were to ask me now, you'd say Ireland will win. Don't know what their injuries. I hope their injuries aren't as bad as they looked. They didn't look great injuries. So I mean, Tig, if Tommy Bonney had known that tie gets pulled up, he probably would have kept on going. And Robbie's doesn't look good at all. So they're big losses to that team. As you think further down the road, they won't lose here. They'll have stiffer tests because the team will hold on to the ball that we didn't in the first half. And we'll ask different, the whole mental energy of a game will change, but can't see it doing anything other than going down March 17th.
Connor's 3 tries, mini victory and overall bad result?
No. I said we're not here to get a pat on the back and saying we're plucky and did well to come back. Am I, what's the word? I wouldn't say proud. Am I glad that we showed that fight? Yes, because I wanted to, we want to show people we've got ability, and we do, but we know all the things that we have to do. This is not easy. If this was easy, it wouldn't be a job. If this was an easy fix, we'd be done tomorrow and we'd wave the magic wand. But we all know what we're in it for, and we'll do it, because you could see that. There's no one shirking. We know everything we have to do in fitness-wise, the intensity we need to get players, and the only way these guys will learn. 10 British Lions in that Irish team, there was 10 guys under 10 caps. And only one, you know who's learning as they go. And I want to do something special for this bloke in the next 2 years, and we will. And we know what our goals are today. It's bloody hard. It's really hard, because we are so competitive as people, but we're also realistic. So, if Mattia had got away and it looked like it was a great chase by Earlsey, that's probably what Joe will pick out most than anything else in the whole game. From an Ireland point of view, what a chase back. And it looked like Mattia was just about to get away, but we might have missed tackles, but we had to make a lot as well, and that would have tired our players. So, no, we have a lot of ability in this group, but we have a lot of work to do, which we know. And I said I knew right from where I go. We never said it publicly. This was the day I thought was going to be the hardest that we were going to face in many a year, for a multitude of different reasons. And it's done. Disappointed we just didn't do what we said we'd do in that first half.
Grazie. Oh, last one.
What was the most disappointing aspect from your point of view on the pitch?
Qual è la cosa più, insomma, che ti dispiace di più visto dal campo, dal tuo punto di vista?
The first 20 minutes was a disaster. So I just say that Ireland is a great side, and when they play under pressure, they are very good. And today they play without pressure, they are awesome. So they started well. So after 20 minutes, it was 21 or 28-0. So of course they run from their 22. They play good rugby because they're able to do. It was difficult for us. So I just so disappointed for the first 20 minutes how mentally the mistake we made, mistake that we can control, like misses first line out, and in a couple of easy knock-ons, or we drop a lot of balls sometimes in contact, but just very disappointed for the first 20 minutes. Yeah.
Sì, ovviamente sono molto dispiaciuto per tutti gli errori che abbiamo commesso, specialmente nei primi 20 minuti, che insomma poi hanno messo l'Irlanda nella condizione di gestire la partita come ha fatto.
Sergio, you faced two of the favourites in the Six Nations, Ireland and England. How do they compare, do you think?
Come paragoni Inghilterra e Irlanda, visto che sono le prime due squadre che avete affrontato in questo torneo?
Well, I think sincerely that Ireland play much better rugby than England. For me, it's much difficult to defend.
Gioca un rugby, l'Irlanda a mio modo di vedere un rugby molto migliore.
England is a great side, play good rugby as well. But for me personally, and after these two games, was much difficult against Ireland. So I like the way they play. For me, they play very good rugby. So yeah, I think they play them better than England.
Mi piace molto come gioca l'Irlanda, è una squadra molto molto difficile contro cui difendere.